Okay, here we are once again. Let's see how we're looking. If you watch the last one, you see that I lost Morris and... Oh, I remembered Kay's name. I don't remember. May she rest in peace, whoever she was. So yeah, Kenji and Judy will be in the next fight. I've got them both as monks. That's not smart. Yeah, in fact, man. All right, so yeah, my plan was for Delita to learn enough monk skills to have move HP up, which should be possible as long as he doesn't die in this fight, and also to learn equip armor. But it's honestly a long shot to get both, and it looks like I'm going to fall short because I need him to be a monk so that he's getting enough skills by himself. And I also, yeah, Ramza has equip armor, so I feel like I'd be wasting that ability. But ultimately, the move HP up is more important. I can make him a knight that has move HP up. So a little bit of a bummer. I'm not going to land that, but the important thing is I get move HP up. A monk with move HP up is a little more powerful than, or sorry, a monk with move HP up and equip armor is a little stronger than a knight with move HP up. That's how I see it. It's not a big deal, but I just really hope I at least get the, I think it was 83 points I need for this. So this is a bit of an ambush situation, which is funny because they're really just on the way to go find Delita's sister Teta. And it doesn't really make sense that Galagros with Teta went the long way to get to Fort Zeekden because Algus told Ramza to go this way, and it's not like Algus could have that intelligence. And also, Wiegraf never really pieced together that like the Death Corps is extremely poor, but look how Wiegraf is dressed. That's pretty fancy. Those don't look like cheap clothes. I guess green is supposed to mean cheap in the Final Fantasy Tactics world, because it seems like thieves are always wearing green. Some of this has to do with like what side of the war you're on. And I guess that's Death Corps trying to look like they have money by associating them with the color of money. So anyway, got Judy the Archer and Kenji the Wizard. Should be... This fight's pretty hard. This is the first time you fight Wiegraf. You've had interactions with him before, but he is fresh off discovering his sister was killed. If only that set him in a state of berserk, where he wouldn't be able to use his sword skills. That would take away his pseudo long-range abilities. And also, with those sword skills, Stasis Sword, for example, could hit up to 5 people at a time. And it also has the possibility of stop, and then Crush Punch has a possibility of death, which he can probably just cause death because he does so much damage. So right now they're like, hey, give the sister back. And they're like, no, well, she's a noble, so we had to take her, even though Wiegraf doesn't actually believe in that. And he's like, well, the point is, give the sister back. It doesn't matter if he's rich or a noble or whatever. And he's like, why'd you kill my sister? And he's like, I didn't mean to. Just kind of a cop-out. Oh, man, that's devastating. Now Boko's got a 100% chance of just beaking Delita. Not to death, but beaking him pretty good nonetheless. So normally I'm a big believer in Ramza having a secondary skill of Yell. Well, not Yell, sorry. Monk. No, not Monk. No, I'm just going to stop talking. No, I'm a big believer in him having a secondary skill of Squire. But in this case, I think I'm better off not, just because he's got the black magic, which I'm going to see how much damage I can do to Boko. And, well, let's just check out his faith before I... 48. Yeah, okay. This isn't going to be pretty, so I'm really just going for the jugular here, the jugular being Wiegraf, because you don't actually have to kill him in this fight. You have to get him to, not even to a knee. If you get him to close to a knee, he's like, oh, okay, I see you're pretty good at fighting. See you later. And that's all there is to that. All right, Judy can use a Phoenix down. I don't know if I'm going to, but either way, she should be able to snipe a Reno. 20 with a 65 hit percent. That's not that great. I'm going to go with the sure thing. And also, I just want to give him a chance to at least gain some experience. I don't think it's going to be enough. This fight is probably going to be pretty short. Just to get an idea how much he would do to Boko. Yeah. I'm racking my brain here because I know he's going to punch the bird, and I do 27 to him. Actually, he might not punch the bird. He's going to potion himself. So it's really just a matter of deciding, do I still go for the jugular? 27, 43, 41. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hit them both because at least this puts me in a position where I can go for the jugular. Like Wiegraf will be just maybe one more good hit away from retreating. Like right now he's not going to. In fact, he's probably going to kill Kenji. But at least Ramza can finish him with lightning, and then I will have at least won the fight. It'd be really fun to kill those two monks, because then I could pick up some monk skills, possibly. And yeah, this is bad news for Kenji. But like I said, Ramza can finish him with his own magic. Man, I'm literally going to walk off that 12 damage. So right now, Ramza's saying, we don't need to waste lives. He's like, why'd you kill Maluda? He goes, I didn't mean to. Just like really a bad argument. She was running and hiding in a corner while the fight was going on, so I don't know where Ramza gets off saying that. Hopefully this dead doesn't work, which would be kind of malarkey, just because stop already worked. So it's supposed to be a little bit of a rarity that that skill works. It shouldn't be, every time. So Kenji actually survived. That's kind of cool. And this isn't going to be enough to kill Ramza. So while I'm in the fight, I can actually check and see how... Oh, this is actually kind of an important conversation. Ramza is talking about his brothers, and Wiegraf is like, your brothers love killing people and love starting war. And he's like, what? They're good guys. And of course, Wiegraf is like, what? You're joking, right? And he's like, no, my brothers are swell. So I think I can kill Boko between the two of these guys. And also Wiegraf cannot catch me because I got walking skills to pay the bills. You might be thinking, hey, you're gonna kill your one guy, but it's cool, man. Don't worry about it. I do want to make sure Boko dies because these lightning bolts are going to be in vain if this bird's allowed to just like, oh, see you later. Let me heal everybody. Yeah, this should, between these two lightning bolts, this should kill them. Which makes this actually a pretty prime spot to stand for Kenji. Oh, no, it's not, actually. I forgot that I'm casting lightning right there. Whew. All right, he survived. That's all I care about because next hit from Wiegraf would kill Kenji either way. So it's not like I would have at a big loss taking that extra damage. I was hoping that Delita was going to heal Ramza, but I guess him just walking a little bit is like, oh, you're fine, right? He's kind of not. This next fight might be a little tricky because I'm being enough of a purist that I'm not going back to get potions. And that's not a purist thing. That's just me liking to create my own extra challenges. And I just should have been better prepared and bought more potions in the first place. Can't kill her, but I can at least make her, like, guarantee that she's going to run away. And I know that won't cast in time. Wiegraf will go next, and okay. So I can set up these guys to heal. I'm actually not going to heal Kenji. Then again, Wiegraf is going to kill Delita, so I'm not going to bother with that. Casting this on the three of them, there's a possibility that he goes for the squire. I mean the archer. So if she takes damage from like a monk or something, that'll be good to be healed. One of these monks has Wave Fist. Yeah, that one. So, oh, sweet. I was going to say. Ramza might actually die before this cure goes off. Oh, really hate to... All right, full weight for Ramza. I need that cure. I could have walked to the right of Kenji and still gotten it, and also gotten cure points from walking, but, you know, the 12 points isn't necessarily worth the losing some CT. So just to be a jerk, I'm going to try and kill her. And also, that gives me a chance to revive Delita. Might not be my smartest move, but yeah, she'll not be strong enough. Yeah, not even close. And I need to move her because otherwise Wiegraf will walk right up here. Actually, he can't even reach there because he's got weak movement. Yeah. So I've got to decide. I'm not going to bother picking up him because he'll just be killed by Wiegraf immediately. I'll go ahead and pick her off. Okay, so Ramza did 40 damage to her. He needs that boost so he can kill her with the next punch. Still have plenty of magic with Kenji, so maybe I'll actually... Yeah, I still needed that boost, so... 3... Okay. Unfortunately, I have to move because I can't cast here. It'll hit Ramza. That'll hit Ramza. This won't hit her. This would hit me, so I have to cast here and kind of back away. And that's probably bad news for her. I think it's like a 25%, like a 25% chance that it kills her. I think it's probably lower than that, really. It happens. I'll just put it that way. All right, now that there's less people running around trying to kill everybody, I'm hoping... I can't do anything long range. That's why I wish I had Yell as a secondary ability so I could at least make my archer faster, because then she'd go before Delita, quote-unquote, turns over. This is a long shot, but maybe I can... Oh, so close. I can't get any closer, but I just wish I could snipe her. All right, and he just turned over. That's why his CT is 0. If I don't move, then Wiegraf is for sure just going to kill her. So I'm going to stand behind Wiegraf, get around the shield, and this might be enough for him to run away. Like I said, you need to get close to him being at a knee. It was not, so this will go immediately, and I'm just going to end the fight here. Because, yeah, he's not really close. He still needs 39 more points. So it's tempting to like have Judy revive him and get those points, but I'm just going to end it. It's too bad it's not enough to kill him because the fight's over either way, so it's just a little slap in the face to be like, gotcha. Then they have a little argument, and it's more of what I was saying, where Wiegraf is like, hey, look into your family. Like, Dystarg knows about the Marquis being kidnapped. This was all him. And he's like, don't be ridiculous. Word for word. And so, yeah. He's just talking about how Dystarg is pulling all the strings in this war, which is pretty cool. Like, Dystarg is a great villain as far as I'm concerned. And that just makes Ramza mad. Take that back. Which, it's weird how sometimes people in this game can teleport. Like, Maluda wasn't able to. She actually limped away from the fight, but Wiegraf is like, guess what? I can teleport, but I don't do it in combat. So, I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. And don't forget to subscribe, because I'm already up to 5 YouTube subscribers. Hopefully you're the newest one. Bye.